Hi everyone, Linda Heldman here for Canadian Beats. I'm on the last of my interviews today, which is
the best for last, right?
The best for last, exactly, James, very much so. Let's do some introductions.
Well, we are Blackie Jackett Jr.
That's right.
I'm James.
Rick.
Sandra D.
Rick.
Jimmy Reed.
Awesome. And you guys are not traditionally country. You have been in
Yeah, well,
we
Finger
play a
11?
rock and roll band called Finger 11.
yeah, you still do.
the two of
They
us
still exist.
play guitar.
We're guitar
Okay.
players, yeah.
But you formed this country band now.
Yeah, it sort of formed from writing, really. It was from all the touring we were doing in our rock band, many late nights in the back of the bus with whiskey and friends and guitars.
Really?
And that sort of started, you know. It was a real honest thing. It just came from, at the time we discovered like Townes Van Zandt and Guy Clark and Steve Earle and like
Hank Williams.
Yep.
Hank Williams, and that was just sort of on the bus all the time. And then I think we started it almost just for we still do it for fun, but we started just for a fun thing to do. And
Kind of like, wouldn't it be funny to write songs like from the perspective of this character who is like this tragic drunk who was traveling around, and then we realized we were just writing about ourselves.
I was gonna say, isn't that like every musician?
yeah, pretty much. And then it formed into something. Before we even knew, we had a record, and we sort of then we decided at that point we hadn't put a live band together, and then that's where we found Sandra and Jimmy, and it really started becoming a band, you know.
Yeah.
And then now
So we're making a new record right now. It's already written. We just haven't recorded it all yet.
Great. So you don't have an album out or EP or anything
There's
like that?
there's an old record out called Whiskey and Tears. It
Okay.
came out I think 2007.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're here finally to promote that record. We finally
Everything is a very natural occurrence to it. This band.
There's been 10 CCMAs since then.
Yeah.
Musicians, we don't
We're still
procrastinate
waiting.
much.
We're still waiting to get nominated for that one.
So Sandra, how did you get caught up with these clowns? Are you the sanity amongst this craziness?
Oh, no way!
I am an enabler. I actually used to work at a bar that you came into, and I was singing karaoke there. We knew each other anyway, and sort of while they were writing this, they had some space for female parts, and I was doing Loretta Lynn and karaoke, and so Dolly Parton, and so they brought me in on it, and yeah, ever since then we just kept going, kept growing. It was fun.
It kind of like unlocked. There were some songs that we kind of got stuck with, and then as soon as we thought, oh, if a female sings this part, then it's a back and forth, and it solved a bunch of like lyrical things. They're like, oh, this is.
And I think we were
two
literally
characters now.
having this conversation at the bar, going, "What are we ever gonna do?" And Sandra's singing. We're like, we have no. And I think it was one of our wives was
Give
like,
us a
someone was
sign!
like, guys, look, and we were like, oh yeah, like it was right in front of us, and then it just took off, and then we met Jimmy, and that changed the musical side of
They
things.
said, do you play guitar? I said, yeah. They said, you sing? I said, yeah.
Yeah.
And he just
So
said,
that was it.
And
Well,
he
it
wasn't
Follow you?
lying.
Yeah.
He wasn't lying.
Can you drink a half bottle of whiskey?
yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, he passed the
You
test.
got the job. So yeah, and then now here we are.
Yeah.
Great, I love it. So you're signed with royalty?
I think we're in the midst of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
We've been hanging around Royalty Records.
Yeah, they're
It's
just
been incredible.
Let us hang around.
So
Yeah.
you
They
hung
invited
around
us
long enough.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we might as well sign them. They're here.
Pretty
kinda-
much. Yeah. We just
We're not
didn't
going away.
We just keep
That's
bugging
it.
them. We just crashed their party and it was like, oh, yeah, I guess we're part of your team now.
Sometimes they have pizza.
Yeah. We won't talk about the empty pizza boxes that are behind the bar that we tried to hide from the
Oh,
camera
yeah.
right now.
Oh, why? Show it the way it is. You should have seen what it looked like last night in here.
I didn't even get a slice for
little
crying.
tidying up to do,
Right,
not
yeah.
major. It's just like, okay, make this hot go away. So, you have something interesting between your legs there.
Amazing.
What a-
nice segue.
I think
And
we're
I
doing
have
just
this
fine.
banjo.
Yes. Actually, I went, oh, nice banjo, and then you immediately corrected me, and then I looked and went, oh,
Well, I
it's
have
a
to.
6-string banjo.
It's called a banjitar.
Cool. cool.
And I have to correct you because it's totally insulting to banjo players.
Oh, I know, I
If I
know.
pretended I was a banjo player, do you know what I mean? It's like a
Yeah.
totally different,
Yeah.
harder skill set.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, no. But you know what? The truth is that when we recorded the music, there was banjo parts on it and stuff, and we needed it for the live side of things. And again, wasn't sure what we were going to do because none of us played the banjo. And I saw Neil Young at a show, and he plays a 6-string banjo. And I was like, you know what?
That's
It's good
cool.
enough for Neil Young.
That's cool.
Amazing for me. So.
So how different is the sound for that as compared to a 4-string?
Oh, it's just
Same
completely
sound.
different. This is like a guitar.
Okay.
It's just a guitar with a banjo body. It's
Awesome.
tuned like a guitar. It plays like a guitar. It just sounds like a.
I've seen a 5-string banjo.
Yeah,
Well, most
and
of them are like
this
sort of like
is
4.5 strings.
Very
Actually,
weird. As a guitar player,
Phil
it's-
from Chris Buck's band, he was giving me lessons last night. He was
Okay.
filling me out
Okay.
how to play it and how to tune it and stuff.
The coolest instrument I ever came across, and it was at a yard sale, and it was a banjo,
What's
a
that?
cross between a mandolin and a banjo.
Oh.
And it
Oh,
was
that's
cool. It
weird.
was a 5-string.
So, like doubled strings.
It was a
little thing.
5-string. It had the banjo body, but it had a short neck.
It's like a little ukulele.
And it was like, yeah, it was really funky.
That's
I
cool.
actually had to look it up.
Banjo.
Yeah,
I don't
it was
know if
called a
that's
banjo.
name for it.
We're getting a lesson on instruments here. Yes, yes.
The woman, maybe it was called the woman Joe, who knows?
The banjo.
That's not discriminating. Personally.
So, what are you up to here at Canadian Country Music Week?
We're playing tonight at
Yeah.
what's called the Whiskey
House.
House.
The Whiskey House, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Sounds like our kind of house.
Yes, it does.
we're just here meeting people and playing and I don't know.
And
Yeah,
drinking
showing
and
up.
eating
Pretty much.
pizza
Making
and,
fools of ourselves,
and
yeah.
Catching parties, interrupting other people's interviews with our playing.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah,
Being
yeah,
totally
yeah.
rude.
And we
That's
just
a-
serenaded two guys in a hot tub.
This is true.
It sounds so different than what it was.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great. Well, I was speaking with James quite a bit before we got started, and I had told him I think I've only seen Finger Alone once,
Right.
and
Shame
that
on
was I'm sorry. You're welcome to hit me.
No,
Go
you're-
ahead.
You're
And
a
that's
country girl.
I am. I have been since like 2003. I would say is when I definitely started labeling myself as a country girl.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
But I still appreciate other genres of music.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not like one or nothing.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
get rid of them all.
It
Yeah.
would really suck if you did have to choose.
And we at Canadian Beats, the banner you can't quite see all, dedicated to all things in Canadian music. So it's all genres of
Nice.
music.
Nice.
So yes, I'm not a problem. But yes, you performed at Sudbury Summerfest back
Yes.
several years ago. You were the headliners that night.
Nice.
I think you were the headliners on the one stage, and the Stampeders were the headliners on
Oh,
the other
yeah,
stage.
I remember.
And I was running back and forth between the two stages
Yeah.
trying to take pictures.
I would too.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah, I definitely have to catch Sweet City.
Sweet City
Like, I
Woman.
just, like,
Oh.
I don't care what other bands
Yeah.
playing or what they're playing.
Yeah.
I gotta go see that song.
Yeah, that was
Oh, that's a banjo guitar song.
that's a banjo guitar.
Oh
It
yeah,
is, it's a
we
struggle.
did that at the end
Yeah,
of one of the
yeah.
tunes one time.
It's a street. Yeah, there's a Wicked Heart. Yeah, it's a
We had other songs.
strumming band.
Add that to your repertoire.
We will.
We're just
Okay.
thinking about it.
There you go.
You saw it here.
Next time we can play both stages though.
Back and forth, yeah.
Where's she going now? We're on the other stage now.
So where can people find you online?
Well, we have a
shit.
Facebook and a Twitter, but I don't know. It's just there. We don't really.
Yeah. But no, yeah, well, there's a Blackie Jackett Jr. Facebook page and a Blackie Jackett Jr. Twitter thing. But it's better to find us a real person, real
Blackie
people. Real,
Jackett.
Yeah, look for us like we're.
Blackie
tongue
Jackett
twister.
Jr.
We want to hit the
I-
road. We
You
want to hit
know,
the
by
road.
the end of it, I will.
It's pretty fun to say once you get it.
But come and
Blackie
see
Jackett
us
Jr.
tonight.
Blackie
You
Jackett
gotta
Jr.
come and see us tonight.
Yeah.
Better if
11:30.
you have a couple of whiskeys, then you try to say.
11:30.
Yeah.
Is it? No, is it?
Yes, it is.
think so.
11:30
p.m.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
It's perfect.
Okay.
The witching
Okay.
hour.
Yeah. You got to. Then you'll understand what.
Camera
How
person
this is.
Bernice, are we up for that?
Bernice says yes.
You can't
So
see-
far,
you
so
can't see
far I
everything.
haven't.
That's
So
what
far I
it is.
haven't been standing as much as yesterday. I'm old. I hit like the midnight mark, and then I was like,
All right, so
Perfect.
we
So
end
you
up
got half an hour.
oh,
So
no,
now you
so
have
a half
no- yes.
hour.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
okay, well,
And I
maybe.
think you'll want to get up
All
when
right.
you when you hear it.
Okay, okay. I will do that.
You want to run to some other stage and then come back.
I do that. You gotta buy me a shot
We
of
might
Fireball.
play Sweet
Absolutely.
Rounds of Fireball for everybody.
Oh, okay.
Fireball, cinnamon whiskey, I'm okay with that. Have you had the Jack Daniels Fire?
I did actually.
It's better because it's stronger.
It's sweeter. I find.
I know, but it's got more alcohol in it.
I found it sweeter. I had that on the rocks at the welcome reception.
Oh, yeah?
Tonight. Yeah, because that's what they had. And I took a sip and it's like, oh, this is way sweeter than
Yeah,
Fireball.
yeah. I have a hard time when I
Got a
put
hangover.
flavors in whiskey. It messes with me. You know what I
Really?
mean? Yeah, because I like the flavor of whiskey so much. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
But you see, the flavors help hide the whiskey taste.
I don't want it. I don't want to hide from it. I want
The
to
only
dive
thing,
in the bottle.
the only thing you don't water down, you don't do anything to, is scotch.
Yeah.
Right.
I still haven't had my Scotch years though.
No, I
Not that.
haven't
I'm not
got
that.
there yet.
Yeah.
Unless
I
of
need a
course,
smoking jacket.
and this is wicked. When I was in my teen years, I used to drink what they called rusty nails,
Okay.
scotch and
Yeah,
dranberry.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think I know what
I have to
can do
try
That-
one. This is nice.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
What's the
Okay, so
flavor?
this conversation is obviously about alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just-
Okay.
Turn into our favorite subject.
Amazing.
Well, I mean, you pretty much covered it with us. We get
Oh.
music and
It's kind of what the songs are about.
yeah. It's
There
pretty
you
much what
go.
the band's about, like,
There
the
you
songs,
go. Alrighty, I will make every effort because I do have a couple of commitments before that bewitching hour.
yeah. For sure.
And
It's a
I
busy
do turn
weekend.
into a pumpkin at midnight.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
yeah. Alrighty.
That's good.
Thank you so much for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Thank you. It's
That's
great
That's
to
much.
meet
I
you.
I hope to hear lots about you guys. Oh, those eyes. Oh,
look at
they are
this.
dangerous. Oh, yeah.
You should see ours. We can't even take
That's
our
why I
glasses
said,
off.
yeah,
You don't want to see their eyes.
I don't have a license for these, man.
So let's do the band name again.
Blackie
Blackie
Jr.
Jackett
Jr.
Jr.
Yep.
Yes.
Blackie Jackett Jr.
Blackie Jackett Jr.
Blackie Jackett
Blackie
Jr.
Jackett Jr.
Like a jerk.
Blackie
Isn't
Jackett
it?
Jr.
Once you get it, isn't it so fun to say?
Sandra, easy to remember. James, Rick,
Jimmy.
and Jimmy.
Oh,
All right.
naughty Jimmy.
Thanks, everybody. Let's call them for Canadian Beats. Have a great day.
Beats.